What if the very blueprints for Apple's future, their most closely guarded secrets, allegedly ended up in a competitor's hands? All thanks to an inside job. This isn't just about a job change. It's a high-stakes tale of alleged corporate espionage, pulling back the curtain on the cutthroat battle for innovation. Apple has just fired a legal shot, suing Chinese consumer electronics company Oppo and two of its affiliates in a dramatic claim of trade secret theft. At the heart of this lawsuit sits Dr. Cheng Shi, a former sensor system architect on Apple's vital Apple Watch team, whom Apple accuses of poaching and stealing critical data before joining Oppo. Picture this. Apple paid Dr. Shi handsomely as a key engineer from 2020 through mid-2025. During this time, he enjoyed what Apple calls a front-row seat to the development of their cutting-edge health sensor technology. We are talking about highly confidential roadmaps, intricate design documents, and detailed specifications for technologies like the ECG sensor, which tracks heart activity, and even unreleased temperature sensors for future Apple Watch models. But the allegations stretch even further. Apple says Dr. Shi also gained access to closely guarded technical information from the team developing Apple's custom silicon chips, the very processors powering iPhones, Macs, and iPads. This is especially significant when we consider Tim Cook's ambitious push for Apple's custom AI chips, an effort many consider absolutely central to the company's future. Now, here's where the story takes a turn into a digital spy thriller. Just 3 days before resigning from Apple, the complaint states that Dr. Shi downloaded a staggering 63 confidential documents from Apple's shared employee drive directly onto a USB stick. These documents, Apple says, contain sensitive information on the capabilities of unreleased products and precise technical specifications for both hardware and software implementations of their sensor technology. And if that isn't enough, investigators found Dr. Shi's internet search history from that period rather telling. He allegedly searched for phrases like, "how to wipe out MacBook," and, perhaps most damningly, "can somebody see if I've opened a file on a shared drive?" One might wonder what he hoped to hide. The plot thickens with his alleged communications. Apple presents evidence from Dr. Shi's work-issued phone, showing communications with Oppo senior leadership stretching back months before his departure. In one message included in the lawsuit, Dr. Shi allegedly wrote, "Lately, I've also been reviewing various internal materials and doing a lot of 1:1 meetings in an effort to collect as much information as possible. We'll share with you all later." We also hear Apple claims Dr. Shi scheduled an unusually high 33 one-on-one meetings covering projects he wasn't directly involved in during the month before he left, a stark contrast to his usual average of 7 per month. And when he finally resigned, he reportedly told colleagues he was returning to China to tend to his elderly parents and had no plans to seek new employment, effectively concealing his move to Oppo. For context, Oppo is a formidable competitor, known for its high-tech smartphones and, controversially, releasing what many deemed an Apple Watch clone back in 2020. While their phones might not yet match the iPhone in global reach, they perform remarkably well in Asian markets, particularly in China, one of Apple's largest. Oppo, alongside Huawei and Xiaomi, has been steadily eating into Apple's China market share, even causing Apple to fall out of the top 5 smartphone vendors there for a time this year. Although Oppo does not directly operate in the US, they maintain a research center in Silicon Valley under both the Oppo and Innopeak names, which is where Dr. Shi now leads a team developing sensing technology. Apple now seeks an injunction to prohibit Oppo from using these alleged trade secrets, along with restitution and damages that a court will determine at trial. This whole saga throws a stark light on the lengths companies will go to gain an edge, and the fragile trust placed in high-level employees. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? How can companies truly safeguard their most valuable intellectual property in an age where a single employee's alleged actions could potentially redirect the course of innovation? And what does this intense competition mean for the future of tech advancement? We encourage you to subscribe for more insights and let us know your thoughts on this unfolding story.